Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're kind of near the end of the season now, approaching the second half. So me and Connor have decided to do our team of the season so far. We haven't conferred before this video. We're just gonna see whose team is better, and then you can vote at the end. So we're playing a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
We both agreed 4-3-3.
Just makes sense, and then most teams play that formation. So
Right.
yeah, or similar.
So let's just get straight into it. The goalkeeper.
Yep.
This was a very tough choice for
Yep.
me, but I have gone with Matt Sells.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt
I mean, most clean sheets in the Premier League with 9.
Yep.
And he's just been really good. There's a lot of doubts about him when he joined, but he's just been really solid. Apart from that little error against Liverpool
Yeah.
early on, he's been brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, touch on that Liverpool, the second game they played recently, he was on fire.
Yeah.
He was ridiculous.
He was
made 5 saves in that game. And other games as well, like against Palace, they played recently. He made 7 saves against Chelsea. Made 7 saves. He's just been really, really good throughout the season, and obviously this is the team of the season, so he's been consistent throughout. Yes, there may be other shouts like David Raya, stuff like that, but I don't think he's been consistent as Sells this season. And considering he's 32 as well, it's probably his best year he's ever had. Yeah, he's 30.
I thought he was younger than that.
No, he's 32, and it's probably his best season that he's ever had as a professional. So I just feel like it's such a rare thing to have at this age. A team like Forest as well. Yeah. It just stands out for me as a number 1 contender. Yeah,
I mean, it's good that we've agreed so far.
Yeah.
On to the right back.
Yep.
I was stuck between this player and another player.
Yeah.
But I decided, because he's doing what he normally does, I have gone with Trent. It's a bit boring.
Yeah, same.
And I know it's a surprise because I don't rate Trent, but his deliveries, free kicks, he's been brilliant. He's been linked with Real Madrid as well.
Yeah, I was considering him or Ola Aina.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking as well, yeah.
So, yeah, I went with Trent in the end. He's been Liverpool's second best player in terms of average rating this season. He's had them 1 or 2 games where he's gone back to the old Trent, looks like he's a little bit, relaxed and doesn't really care. But majority of the season he's been class. Defensively he's been so much better. And considering from like previous years, last season he had a tackle success rate of 31%. This season it's 56.
Oh Jesus!
So he's improving a lot in terms of defending, and he's averaging more tackles in general. So it seems like he's got more confidence going into it for a tackle now, rather than just sort of being, as we've known for years, he's been relaxed. He's not engaging as much as he should be. And this season he's got more confidence under Slot. So for me, Trent is the main man for this right back. Yep,
the first of the 2 centre backs. I've gone with a teammate of Trent. It's pretty much of a shoe-in, really. Van Dijk.
Yeah, I can't. It's not in my team, but I can't argue with it. Yeah, he has been solid.
A bit more rogue.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just can't argue with Van Dijk.
No.
Probably the best defender in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
Arguably.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I went with Murillo from Nottingham Forest.
I haven't put him in this. He narrowly missed out.
Yeah, I think he's been better than Milenkovic for me this season. Milenkovic obviously was one of the best new signings, as we've done in our old video. I just feel like in terms of defending he's been much better. He's got 2 tackles per game, 4 ball recoveries per game. And there's just been a brick wall, and also he has that ability to bring it out of defence and create stuff, and there's not many centre-backs that can do that, and he just seems like he's destined for a top team once this season's over.
He is a bit of a sweeper. I don't know if you saw against Liverpool, he made like 3 tackles in a row, up to the halfway line.
And he averages 7 clearances per game, so he's ridiculous.
Do you know something else that's kind of impressive but also depressing at the same time? He's younger than us.
Yeah, move on.
Let's move on. On to the next centre-back. I've gone on to his teammate Milenkovic, just for the reasons we done in the signings video. Yeah. Which has made him far more defensively solid. Obviously Murillo was so unlucky to miss out. Like, I was literally an hour in between the two.
Yeah, same.
But the way he's come in and improved the back line, and obviously the way Forest are playing this season, for me that's team of the season worthy.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I went with Gabriel.
Oh, yeah, another player unlucky to not get in here.
Yeah. Arsenal conceded the least amount of goals this season, so I thought it was only right to get someone in there from them. And yeah, I went with Gabriel. He's got 3 goals and 1 assist this season from centre-back. He's got a 91% pass accuracy as well, which is mental. Considering how many passes he probably makes per game, that is high. Wins 70% of his aerial duels as well, so you know what I mean? Every time they get a corner, I know it's a meme with Arsenal, but he is so dangerous on them corners. Like, if they get in that right area, he's going to win it 9 times out of 10, I think. And he's just so dangerous from them set pieces, as well as defending those aerial balls as well. So, for me, an Arsenal player to be in here at defence, so I went with Gabriel.
Yeah, I mean, I was so close to picking Gabriel for this. There's so many players you could put in and swap out, it's insane.
100%.
So, should we go on to the left back?
Yep.
I've gone with Anthony Robinson.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, most assists of any defender in the league with 9.
Yeah.
Like I said in the video previously, he's brilliant going forward, brilliant going back, and I just think he's been quality this season.
I think he's matured a lot as well, like in previous
definitely.
years. He knows when to go forward, knows when to defend, and he's improved his defensive game a lot this season. So even though he's got more assists, he's also improved defensively as well.
On to the midfield. It's not any specific, so I haven't got a CDM, a cam, or normal centre. It's just centre mids.
Yeah,
they play.
Yeah.
This man was very unlucky to miss out. I've literally changed him just before we started recording.
Okay.
I did have Elliot Anderson.
Okay.
But I've swapped him with Bruno Guimaraes. The way Bruno Guimaraes is, he's a leader at Newcastle.
Yeah.
He's so strong in the midfield. He's good box to box as well. Been linked with City. So that really says a lot.
Yeah, he's tenacious as well. He's relentless in that midfield. Yeah.
And I mean, the midfield of him, Tonali, and Joe Linton is just, it's unbelievable.
It's just 3 engines. You know what I mean? They won't stop running for the 90.
And for me, Guimaraes is the outstander of that midfield. And they're all really good performers. So for me, last second, it's Guimaraes.
Yeah, fair enough. I went with Mikael Damsgaard.
Yeah,
he's
not in my team.
No, I think
unlucky though.
Yeah, I think he's been so good this season. 2 goals, 7 assists for Brentford, and he sort of does a mixture of both. Like he's a complete midfielder in there. Makes 2 key passes per game, but also has got 4 ball recoveries per game. Average 1 shot per game as well. So he does everything in that midfield, and has been so underrated. And I've seen a few posts on socials, to be fair, where people are praising him. But when I've watched him, especially when the last game against City, he was really, really good and stood out in that midfield. So for me, Harry's transition from that left wing to that centre mid has been amazing.
He's labelled a flop as well.
Yeah, exactly. Thomas Frank's turning him into a quality centre mid and sort of another underrated centre mid. Brentford had a trend of just having underrated good centre mid. You think of Norgard, Janelt, and then now Damsgaard, I think Jensen as well. Like they're all underrated but really good performers. So yeah, Damsgaard for me.
Yeah. On to the second of the 3 midfielders.
Yeah.
I've gone with Ryan Gravenberch, another probably lazy one, but he's just been really consistent.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think the lowest rating he's dropped this season has been like a 7.7.
There you go.
Which said a lot. I mean, at the start of the season, people were saying Liverpool need number 6, they need a holding midfielder. Yeah. Gravenberch has just now showed that potential. Yeah, he's coming out of Ajax. Everyone was like, "Oh, he's the next midfield destroyer." Had a spell at Bayern Munich, wasn't really playing.
Yeah.
Then he comes to Liverpool again, bit of a rough first season, but Slot's given him confidence. He put his faith in him, and he's repaying it. Yeah. So for me, it's Gravenberch.
Fair enough. I went with his teammate Alexis McAllister.
Yeah, another one unlucky to miss out.
Yeah, I think he's been a key part of Liverpool's midfield. He's just been a solid performer. Like again, as you said, Gravenberch. Like there's not been a bad game, I think, from Alexis McAllister. Liverpool sitting currently at the top of the table. You can't really argue with that, with Gravenberch and McAllister being in there for me.
And for the last of the 3 midfielders, again, I was thinking McAllister, but compared to this player, he does not get in at all. It's Cole Palmer.
Yeah, same.
I mean, what can we say? 6 assists, 14 goals, and he's key to that Chelsea side as well. You can tell in their Premier League play. I know in the Conference League they don't struggle as much. Yeah. But his passing, his dribbling, his flair as well is insane. Yeah. For an English player as well, it's mental. Like I said, set pieces, free kicks.
That's it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's created 18 big chances as well this season already. Does 3 key passes per game as well. He's just a ridiculous player, and the fact that he was again let go by us is so frustrating because the player that he is now.
You could do with him this season.
Yeah, 100%.
Would you have him back?
100% in a heartbeat. If he's playing like this, he wasn't playing like this when he was at us, so that's why we let him go. But if he's playing like this, why not?
Right, on to the attack. Should we start with the left wing?
Yeah,
we'll go striker last. We'll go left wing, right wing, striker.
Yeah,
left wing. This man has been so underrated for seasons, and I love watching him play. I've gone with Johan Visser.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to put Luis Diaz, but then I looked at Visser's stats, and I know it's not a hard task to do because I haven't been in the Prem long, but he became Brentford's all-time Premier League scorer.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Recently as well, and like I said, he's been brilliant for you. Good dribbler.
Yeah.
He's fast. He's direct, and him and Mbuemo, who I haven't got in my team, is very unlucky to miss out.
Yeah.
They have really filled the hole that Tony's left because at the start of the season, everyone was like, Brentford are going to struggle, there's no goals, how are you going to give the ball to Tony? And they've been like, we've got this. We'll do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's fair enough.
They are I think, the most underrated duo in the Prem.
Yeah, 100%. And you're just waiting for a big team to come in for one of them, aren't you? Really, like.
I mean, and Mbeumo's attracted interest from United, Tottenham, and Liverpool.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. It doesn't surprise me really.
Yeah.
I went with Alex Iwobi.
Yeah.
I did see Vista, but I thought I'd go for a sort of out there shout.
Yeah.
Iwobi's had an underrated season. He's got 7 goals and 3 assists. And considering when he was at Everton, you're seen as sort of a centre mid, a holding midfielder who would sort of pick up the scraps and then lay it off to those guys going forward. But yeah, he's played in that left wing position / a sort of attacking mid role.
Yeah, he sort of like comes in.
Yeah.
He's been quality.
Yeah, and he's just been class. Fulham had a really good season as well, and I think some of it can be down to Iwobi. You know, he's made the difference in big games. So
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah, so I just put Iwobi in there.
Right, on to the right wing.
Yeah.
There's only one player.
Yeah, there's no need for
Mohamed Salah.
I think you all knew already.
Yeah, it's most goals and assists in the league. He's
Yeah.
having probably one of the best seasons he's had, and he's like, what, 32, 33?
It's ridiculous.
The fact he's still got his pace and his acceleration and his dribbling and his finishing at his age,
Yeah.
it's insane.
And the fact that Liverpool haven't got his contract sorted yet.
Honestly,
it's
that
ridiculous.
that's. I know he's asking for a lot of money, but that's what you get with top players.
Yeah, and there's no sign of a drop off yet. There's no sign of him dropping off. So why not minimum 2 years extension? I think. Yeah, I just think he's been class, as you said. His creativity has got so much better as he's got older.
I've noticed that.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do to be, have that longevity, is to be creative. I know it's a big comparison, but Leo Messi, when he lost his pace, he became so much more creative, so much more, contributing towards his teammates as well as himself, and Salah's doing that. So his average rating of an 8 this season as well. 8 out of 10.
Premier League as well.
8 out of 10 every game is ridiculous. So yeah, he's the first name on the team sheet in this team this season for me.
Yeah, I mean, he's also been touted for a Ballon d'Or shout as well. At 32.
If he wins the Champions League, then maybe. Yeah.
If he wins a few trophies this season,
Champions League and Prem, you can't really
I
argue.
wouldn't rule it out. Just don't tell Vinicius.
Yeah.
Right, to finish off in the striker, I was torn between these two men.
Yeah.
I think it was the same two. Gone with Chris Wood and Alexander Isak.
Yeah.
Only one can get in.
Yeah. Who'd you go with?
Isak.
Yeah.
It was a tough choice, but Isak. I mean, he's the third highest goal scorer in the league with 15, and his technique as well for such a. He's
Tall
got a
player.
weird frame. He's like 6'4", but he's lanky, and
Yeah.
his dribbling and his technique is just out of this world.
And people do make comparisons. It's very similar to Thierry Henry, I think. He's quite a tall player, but also he's deadly in front of goal. He's quick, he's agile.
He's deadly.
And I watched him in the previous game. I can't remember who it was against, but he was sort of coming off the left a lot in the game and constantly just running. And the confidence this man has at the moment is ridiculous. And
physical as well. He doesn't look it because he's so lanky, but he's so physical.
I know, yeah. And his first touch, he's linking up with the players. I feel like Chris Wood hasn't got that.
He's done well, but he hasn't got that. He's just a pure, just put it in the box.
That's it, yeah. And Isak's got more goals than him this season, so you can't really say he's been the better goal scorer either. So Isak's got all the stats in his favour. He's been playing a lot better, I think. No, not a lot better, but a bit better. So yeah, for me, Isak is the main man.
Yeah, so with that, that's our team of the season, guys. There is a lot of players that could have made it in.
100%.
This was a very tough video to make because of obviously all the players. But let us know your team of the season so far down in the comments below, and if we're wrong, tell us, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't forget to follow us on all our socials. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We'll catch you next one, guys. See you later.